Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon from which part of the world you are watching me right now. I welcome you to my session, Digital Business Transformation from KPIs to APIs. And I would like to thank ADAPT International Convention to invite me to this prestigious virtual event. My name is Sohail Sarwar, and I am consultant in digital business transformation strategy and solutions. And humble to share my training, consulting, and project portfolio with you. So before we move on, one thing, of course, everybody would agree, the new way to work is embracing the technology. Like it or not, those who embrace the technology, of course, they are prospering. And those who did not opt the technology component in their businesses, either they are dying or dead. And here is the evidence. A few years back, there were four oil companies, three banks, one conglomerate, and one automaker, and only one software company named Microsoft. They were among the top tier brands. And now we can witness that the top 10 companies, there are five, even more than five digital companies. And rest of the companies, they are also consuming digital at their core in their related and supporting operations. So what this transformation from KPIs to APIs is all about? We have several disruptive technologies around and the legacy systems, including ERPs, CRM, and on top of those legacy systems, robotic process automation is complementing the human workforce. Data analytics are changing the landscape of competition by providing the right insights to the decision makers. And IoT has fueled up AI and data sciences. Cloud computing and enterprise mobility has made the workforce even more agile to deliver a right customer experience. So that's how we are witnessing the human experience transformation on workspaces and new business models. So when we work with our customers as a consultant, we ask these fundamental questions, that what does it mean, the meaning of digital for their business. So it's all about creating the competitive advantage through new business model, product and services, designing engaging and seamless interaction at every digital touch point. And more than digital, now we are focusing on omni-channel, online, offline. It's more of a convergence. Even you can witness players like a real estate agency like IQI Global. They have converged with the system where they are organizing this program, and of course they are doing touch base with the global audience. So they are converting their customer as an advocate of their brand. So convert customer and employees into loyal brand advocates. That's what a business should be focusing on. Empower digital savvy workforce to fuel innovation. As earlier I highlighted the robotic process automation part, how disruptive technology like AI can, uh, what you can say, automate those monotonous tasks which are human efforts intensive. How we can drive faster growth with the greater productivity across the business function. How we can leverage the real-time data-driven insights to drive decision and predict outcome, and defining the agile and integrated platform to support the long-term business growth. Again, I would quote the example of those customer experience platforms like Salesforce, which combines your sales, your marketing, your commerce, analytics capability, and so on and so forth. And of course, securing and protecting the information in the digital age is certainly an advantage which every organization is looking for. So I would recommend you to watch this video if you haven't watched yet. The glass, the day made of glass. I wish I could play it if we had a lot more time, but just skipping it, it will broaden your vision even more to see the possibility, how future looks like, how world is imagining the future. So coming back to the component of KPI, key performance indicator, no matter how great technology you have, eventually you have to meet the business goals. And business goals are translated into key performance indicators, into measurable actions. And here are the key matrices which you can certainly consider measuring. If you can measure, you can manage. So this is the infographic by KPI Institute, which you can download and can keep it with you as a cheat sheet when you are devising your decision support system and performance management system across the organization. Either it's customer metrics or financial data or learning and development perspective and overall organizational capacity building. So balanced scorecard is the framework on top of which we translate all those goals into actionable items and then measure them into key performance indicators. So it's not just the technology component which drives success. It's the business side. When pivot with the technology side, then wonder happens. Of course, the top firms, they have technology at the core, but that technology component has been driven by the right strategy. So if you don't have optimized strategy component, of course, it will be harder to achieve the end result. So uh, here is another infographic which is showcasing the overall scenario of a digital support system, digital ecosystem, and the customer journey itself. Talk about digital marketing and communication, search engine optimization, the websites that we are having to interact with our customer, mobile applications, there are digital platforms, customer-led B2B, B2C, customer communities, and of course Amazon, eBay, and other e-commerce giants are there which are enabling brands to connect with the greater audience, and of course the independent capability of e-commerce platforms. They are enabling the power of a collaborative economy. So our customer can certainly order the stuff what we are offering in terms of either its product or services. So collectively, this toolkit is curating a customer experience management uh, platform, which is helping us to drive the digital innovation, brand loyalty, more revenues, cost competitive advantage, and helping us to go ahead of our competition. So yes, along with these strategies and tools, the change champions are the key to drive the overall innovation agenda. So connecting is what it takes to make the system overall system work. So think API as a wire which is connecting one interface to another. So if either it's ERPs, it's mobile devices, it's IoT sensors or wearable devices or connected cars, your web apps, you just name it. Everything is connected with each other, and the string which is connecting one interface to another is called API. Digital transformation is a roadmap for $1 billion for each organization. Several consulting giants have conducted their independent research. This snapshot is coming from a white paper by Capgemini. They conducted research in several parts of the world, including Europe, Americas, and Asia Pacific, and they identified that which particular business industries are more tilted towards digital adoption, and they found out it's a financial industry. Then, of course, it's telecom, and then other part of the industries they are moving towards digitalization. Um, this is the overall picture of transformative digital vision, that how you can put the KPI component, the digital governance part, the digital engagement part into a place where you improvise your customer experience, you improvise your operational processes, and you even do the fundamental rethinking in the business model itself, where you go global, you enhance your organizational capability. So zooming into these domains, how on top of digital capabilities you build your organizational structure in the digital era. Another framework by BCG, Boston Consulting Group. So every organization, I'm just putting these frameworks as a seed for thought, so you can later dig deeper after this session, of course, in this limited time. I'm trying to condense that much, whatever is possible. So digital customer experience, digital transformation accelerator, these are the frameworks you can look around. And here we go with another research outcome, that which technologies can have biggest impact. Specifically, finance I took as a function. So you can check about HR, about supply chain, and other business functions. So it's robotic process automation and AI and blockchain. They will be making more impact in the near term and in midterm and in the long term. So that's what the research by PwC says. Okay, everybody is talking about AI, and this is like the overall AI architecture, that what kind of AI capabilities can potentially impact on which industries. So either you name about media, legal, advertising, aerospace, agriculture, and so on and so forth. You just keep naming the digital component, the cognitive system component, intelligent automation, deep learning, computer vision. Yeah, the biggest implication on planet is computer vision. Self-driving cars are consuming the capability of computer vision, and then robotic process automation is consuming this capability. Your image analytics, your visualization, that is all driven by these AI capabilities. So the digital strategy approach, because it all comes down to approach. So you know your customer, you identify the right opportunities, you set the milestone, you create an integrated plan, you create decision making to deliver the high performance. Again, a standard management approach, but pivoting the digital component into it. So fast forwarding any question, you can connect me on social media, and certainly I would love to help you and your organization to achieve more in the digital age. Thank you so much.